Finance Minister Arun Jaitley withdraws EPF tax proposal. Government has rolled back its budget proposal of imposing tax on employees. Provident Fund withdrawals. However, 40% rebate proposed for the NPS will continue. Speaking on the motion of thanks to the President's address in the Rajya Sabha, Finance Minister Jaitley today reached out to the opposition asking them to shed disruptive politics and sought their cooperation while countering Congress's attack over issues related to JNU, intolerance, inflation and foreign policy. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, while articulating government's position on the motion of thanks, targeted the decisions of the UPA government which are now back to haunt them. Speaking on the issue, FM cornered the opposition of the changes engineered in the affidavit. Supreme Court has agreed to hear tomorrow a plea filed by a consortium of 7 PSU banks seeking a direction that industrialist Vijay Mallya be restrained from leaving India. A tribunal had on Monday stopped payment of 515 crore rupees to Mallya on plea of SBI. Telangana and Maharashtra governments have signed an MOU for the construction of 5 barrages on Pen-Ganga and Godavari rivers. Out of these, 3 barrages will be constructed by the Telangana state and 2 barrages by Maharashtra government. On International Women's Day, President Pranab Mukherjee said that we have a collective responsibility to create an ecosystem that ensures safety, security and dignity of women in society. Prime Minister Modi has saluted the accomplishments of all women, expressing gratitude for their indispensable role in our society, and has hailed his government's commitment to empower India's Nari Shakti to contribute to the country's growth. President Pranab Mukherjee today conferred the Nari Shakti Puraskar 2015 on the occasion of International Women's Day. President said that it is intolerable that in this day and age, women are still being exposed to barbaric brutality and violence. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu, reacting to the Women's Reservation Bill in Lok Sabha, said government is working towards evolving consensus on it and expressed hope that it would succeed in this at the earliest. Health Minister JP Nadda lauded the union budget, saying that there has been a rise of 21% in the allocation to the health sector compared to previous year. Expressing satisfaction over the budget, Nadda said that this year health has got topmost priority. Madras High Court grants 24-hour parole to Rajiv Gandhi assassination convict Nalini from 4 p.m. today for attending post-funeral rituals of her father. Nalini Sriharan is undergoing life imprisonment in the case. A delegation of Gujarat BJP Yuva Morcha workers from Gujarat met Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi today. NGT to resume hearing on Art of Living's Culture Festival tomorrow. The event, which is slated for March 11 to 13, has been at the centre of a controversy for causing environmental damage. It will be spread across 1,000 acres and more than 20,000 international guests are expected to attend it. The first batch of women fighter pilots, comprising 3 cadets, to be inducted in Indian Air Force on June 18th. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha says 3 women trainee officers volunteered to be inducted in the combat role. International Tennis Federation bans former #1 player Maria Sharapova after she admits to have failed a drug test. Sports company Nike withdraws Sharapova's endorsements. Qualifying rounds for the World T20 begin. Zimbabwe eased to a 14-run victory against Hong Kong in the first match of the ICC World T20 qualifier in Nagpur today, while Scotland locks horn with Afghanistan.